Hello, Starseeds. Welcome to Starseed Living. My name is LorRayN. So I've been getting a lot of questions about what is the role of the starseed? What is a starseed? How do I know if I'm a starseed? How do I live if I know I'm a starseed in the world of this matrix, and how do I operate within that? So the whole purpose of my channel and my website, starseedliving.com, is really to help answer these questions. What is a starseed? A starseed is a being that by choice chose to come into this dimension, this reality on this earth plane to assist with many processes. So in order to answer this question fully, we need to understand what has happened in this realm. Earth, Terra, this beautiful planetoid body that was woven into being through the conscious decision of Source and Source's extensions, which we are, through our power of manifestation, was created as a space to an Eden, if you will, to explore all possibilities of expression, amplification, manifestation. It was created as a place where multitudinal expressions of Source in a form could be observed. Ooh, the word just left my brain. Really, it was kind of like, well, as a kid, I used to call... Let me go back just a bit. As a young person, I don't even know at what point where this knowing came into my awareness. It was long before I realized anything about starseeds or what I am and what that meant. But I had this awareness that popped into my knowing, and I would go around telling people LorRayN's theory of evolution on Earth. And LorRayN's theory was this, that Source, God, the universe, placed in different places on this sphere different races, different creatures, and that we were essentially like a petri dish, that we were the experiment being observed by the one to see what evolved. Turns out LorRayN's theory of evolution is true, and what my little starseed being brain received was correct. Now, I have no doubt that it was Source delivering the message, but it was, at the time, all the people around me would just kind of go, sounds plausible, ha ha ha. Who do you think you are to know that? That was a statement I heard from my parents when I was growing up. I would absolutely say things that's like, I know. And they would say, basically, who do you think you are to know that? I'm sure you have experienced similar things, because we come into this space with brilliant knowings, and those that have existed within the matrix have had their knowings sort of numbed out of them. And they look at us as young ones, and we can't possibly know anything because we're too young. The problem with this theory is that the young ones coming in, especially now, who are, I would say, close to 100% StarSeed, planted from the stars to assist in the process to free this world, to free us from the matrix overlay, which is overlaid on top of the true organic, which has been suppressed. So how do we live as beautiful, radiant stars, star beings within this matrix, which, by the way, is now being fractured and cracked and dismantled exponentially? So we are not better than those that were organically already here. So I'm not going to go into the history of Earth because there's plenty of information out there, and I encourage you to do your own research because that's the way you grow and expand. Let's just say that there were beings that were playing with the genetics of this world and other worlds, bringing their genetics into it, and created humanoids, and we are planted within the stars. Some of us have been in higher dimensions existing on other worlds. That's the star seeds or the star beings that then chose to incarnate here for a particular mission plan. What happened is that we came in and we come through as we birth into this world, the coding that was in place by the beings that created, that took over, is this veil of forgetfulness. And we got trapped within this karmic wheel. Those of us that have been here for a long time got trapped within the cycle of death and rebirth, the karmic wheel, not realizing that we could step outside of it. It was the veil, the trap. We're now discovering that we have the power and the control. All humans, humanoids, those that have the human DNA, have this amazing pineal and this amazing ability to manifest and create through the heart space, the feelings of love and joy. So how do we operate within this space to move us forward and thrust to actually succeed in our mission, our chosen mission to assist in the thrusting forward? Well, you, by your very existence here at this time, with the codes being radiated out from our sun and from the entire universe in this 3D, 4D reality, being filtered through from the 24th dimension all the way down to here, are already activating the process. You carry within you DNA that is being awakened and amplified throughout the entire system. You, by your existence, are transmitting the codes that are breaking the AI matrix. That's the good news. Now, it doesn't mean that you didn't also have another chosen mission other than your codes awakening the planet or the galactic universe. You also have unique gifts and talents that you can share with the world. it's up to you to discover that. And there are many of us out there that have processes to assist you in doing that. But what does it mean to live as a starseed? To be a starseed in this world? It means that you, through conscious choice, develop and elevate your frequency to not only better your life, but the life of others. It means that you do the tasks that we all do. There are 3D tasks that we all must do right now, currently, to exist in this space. You know, making dinner, going to work, doing the dishes, feeding the children, feeding the chickens, gardening. All of these things that are 3D manifested realities, 3D 4D, because we're really moving more into the 4D. We do those, but what's different for a starseed is that we do them with a frequency. We do them centered in our knowing of truth, centered in our knowing of our coding and our frequency, and that the higher we can keep our frequency, the higher we can elevate our tone, our light quotient, and receive the codes and the light that's being, streamed on a moment by moment basis that is accelerating the process. That's how we live as a starseed. That's the distinction between an earth seed and a starseed, is we awaken, we become aware, and we actively do the work of remaining in the higher frequencies and receiving, turning into a receptive vessel so that we can pour that out onto humanity, to the world, to the animal kingdom, to the entire planet. Now, there are beings that exist in this 3D, 4D reality that are living upon this planet that have been continually connected to Source. Now, for many of us, we were disconnected from Source until at some point we had an aha moment. We had a strike of light that awakened us to our mission. However, those beings that have remained continuously connected have been the lifeline of this world to the other dimensions. Also, this body, this planetary body, Terra, Earth, has within her field multiple dimensions of reality. What we see with our physical eyes is entirely based on our belief systems of existence. This world is full of beings and energies that are unseen to most humans. That is because we have been manipulated to believe certain things, and if it is beyond our comprehension, we will not see it, even if it is right in front of our eyes. So as the star seeds become awakened, as their expanded energy field widens, we are seeing more and more of what is truly real within the organic sphere, within the organic dimension, within the organic reality. So don't be alarmed if you start seeing things that you were only told were myth. Extraterrestrial lights in the sky, Sasquatches, Bigfoots, unicorns, fairies, you name it, they exist here already. It is all here. It just hasn't been in the field of awareness for the majority. As energies shift, more and more will be revealed. Start to look for that. You'll see it off to the side, at a flash in the corner of your eye. You'll look up in the night sky and see lights and spheres and sparkles. These things have always existed here. We are just now beginning to open our eye. I hope this helps. Until next time, check out my websites. They're finally up. I'm so excited. StarSeedLiving.com and EarthCrystalApothecary.com. The crystal essences that you see up here on the shelf, those are available on Earth Crystal Apothecary. There's some jewelry there to assist you as well. And Starseed Living is there for you. Until next time, my name is LorRayN.